Hola! Back again with another astrovid. Today we're talking about Saturn in the 9th house. Saturn represents parents, karma, restrictions, lessons, maturity, as well as growth. And in the 9th house, Saturn can represent restrictions in beliefs, travel, and learning institutions. Saturn in the 9th house, well, they may have had strict parents to start who tried to impose their beliefs on them. Even if they weren't religious, any belief system that their parents had could have been forced on them. They may have been really stern and rigid with their beliefs. They may have been heavily criticized and ridiculed for their own beliefs. With Saturn here, makes it a little bit harsh. And Saturn in the 9th may have also struggled with higher learning institutions, taking a longer time to finish studies or taking multiple breaks away from school. Saturn in the 9th house is often really smart, really brilliant, but they don't really feel the need to be in conventional academic settings. They may have to deal with harsh teachers also and people in authority, and they actually might be anti-authority as well, because they may have been exposed to people who abuse their authority when younger with Saturn here. And they may not believe or have faith in anything, especially when they're younger and growing up. Saturn in the 9th, they're the type to be atheists. But as they mature and grow, they will usually learn about their own spiritual power and connection to the universe. They can learn a lot from their travels, whether it's physical or of the higher mind, and these will expand their mind greatly. Saturn in the 9th, in severe cases, could have had parents who tried to force religion onto them, and in turn repelling them from religion. So in a way, then they create an atheist. It's kind of interesting how that plays out. But Saturn in the 9th also are really highly intuitive, but they need to learn to not be afraid to speak out at times as well, especially about their own beliefs, whatever they may be. They can really help open other people's minds, and they might have a lot of longer travels, or they may also have travels with delays or little challenges pop up. They will love to explore things that expand their horizon and their mind. They truly do care about upholding ancestral traditions if they're truly beneficial and sacred for the soul. Saturn in the 9th, it could actually be really good about this. And they need to cultivate their own beliefs. They need to understand first what it is they are thinking and feeling and believing in before following someone else's belief. And so actually, Saturn in the 9th will be pretty skeptical of people who try to push their beliefs onto them, who are trying to persuade them. Especially in religious matters, they will be extremely skeptical of people like that. Saturn in the 9th will despise anyone or anything who tries to control their mind. This placement needs freedom, especially in their beliefs and thoughts and travels, and anyone who tries to restrict that, Saturn here is it's just gonna really piss them off. It might teach them some lessons as well with Saturn here. It might be a little challenging sometimes. And Saturn in the 9th, they don't want to live on the surface. They want to go deeper. They need to go deeper. They really do care about learning and educating themselves, but it's a different way of going about learning and educating. Not necessarily your standard go to college, this and that, 4-year institute, or anything like this, because it just doesn't really feel as comfortable for Saturn in the 9th house, and they might also just struggle with that kind of system or come up against a lot of obstacles or really harsh people and teachers who just don't make the experience enjoyable, which like nobody really wants to be around like that negative energy or someone who's not going to be open-minded, which you do need that in a learning environment. So this is really important to Saturn in the 9th house. And sometimes too they might take a while to travel to other places of the world. They may actually be really comfortable just staying nearby in their home and stuff, but it would really benefit Saturn in the 9th to see the world and travel and explore, because it's also going to help their mind and also their spirit, and they're just going to continuously grow and learn. Also with Saturn here, could sometimes represent like father figures, masculine figures, so potentially any father figures in your life may have, you know, been really stern concerning your beliefs, or maybe even helped you structure your beliefs or learning. So it kind of just depends what else is going on in your chart, but those are some really strong possibilities for Saturn in the 9th house as well. Alright, I will see you guys later. Have a lovely day.